Hello outrageous ones, I hope this video finds you fine and well. Here we are at the end of August. It is a hot, sweltering day, up in the 90s. The humidity is in the 100s. I have found a nice shady spot and I've got a nice breeze, for which I am so thankful for. Even though it's hot and I really don't want to think about fall, September is right here in the next few days. It's my birthday month. It's my favorite time of the year, my absolute favorite month, because it's kind of like the beginning of the holidays, and it's still warm, but the temperatures are starting to get cooler in the evenings and in the mornings. The sky is never as blue as it is in September, and the air just has that crisp feeling to it. I love all the things that have to do with September. And that is leading me up today's video, which is about my September bucket list. I only had one thing for August, and that was to take a Tai Chi class, which I did and I absolutely loved. And somehow, some way, I'm going to incorporate that into my exercise in the morning, because it was just fabulous. The hubs and I have joined a gym, so we couldn't see doing the gym and adding a Tai Chi course to that. So we're gonna figure out a way to make it work. But it was wonderful. I'm so glad that I tried it out. So I had one thing for August. I have lots of things for September. And I'm going to start off with apple pie, because it's going to be apple season and we love pie. My husband loves apple pie. But the thing about it is, it's just the two of us. We have two other children living with us at home, but they are working all the time and they don't always help us eat the pie. And like I said, we're working out at the gym, and we can't eat a whole pie on our own. So I'm going to make hand pies. And I just went and pulled my Southern Living from last year. Just look at those beautiful little pies. And I showed my husband that on Williams and Sonoma site, they have little hand pie molds that would be really cute for the fall. So I'm gonna make hand apple pies versus a regular size pie. And I think that'll be great, because I can freeze the pastry that I'm not using and pull it out anytime, we get a hankering for pie. Next on my list is pine cones. I don't know about you, but every time I go to a craft store, cinnamon pine cones, the cinnamon straw brooms, oh my gosh, I love those so much. They just smell so good. And I usually don't get the pine cones, but I'll get one of the brooms and hang it in the front hallway. So you just get that nice whiff of cinnamon. But I was in Joann's the other day and they had maple pecan scented pine cones. So I'm going to grab some pine cones. I see a lot of them on my walks in the morning, and I'm going to attempt a Pinterest DIY site for making my own scented pine cones. And I'm hoping they're going to turn out. Worst case scenario, they're going to be great fire starters for our little fire pit out here in the yard. So it's a win-win situation. The next thing I want to do is garlands. I dried oranges and apples last year at Christmas, and I made the cinnamon applesauce ornaments, which I've never done before. And I have this little tree in the dining room that we hung the ornaments on, and it just smells so lovely in the dining room. It just made the house smell so great. So I thought, I wonder if you added fall spices instead of just cinnamon to the applesauce, like nutmeg and cloves and maybe some allspice or pumpkin pie spice, and make some fall scented applesauce ornaments, and then add some dried oranges and lemons. And I'm gonna put them through twine, and I think I'm gonna use them as a garland on all my curtain rods. So every room in the house will have that nice spicy fall scent. I'm hoping that works out. My ultimate favorite thing about fall is making wine caramel sauce. I was gifted these magazines a long time ago And I love them. I love the stories in them. I love the recipes. Some of them are very intimidating because there's some things that, one, folks that I live with would never eat, and two, things that I don't normally get, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to purchase it just to make something that nobody's going to eat. I've tweaked a lot of the recipes, but this wine caramel applesauce I make it every year. It's what I look forward to when I think about fall. And I don't make caramel apples. I just make the sauce, cut up apples, and we drizzle it on top of the apples, or we just use it for a dip. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite thing ever. It's just this rich, dreamy sauce. It's wonderful. And I've shared the recipe in the comments below. It's also on my blog post. Traveling, I'm going on a trip. I'm excited about this trip because I'm going to meet people that I have only seen on Zoom meetings and talked to via email and a social media app. So it's going to be a fun get together with some great ladies. I can't wait to meet them. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's really stretching outside my comfort zone, and I'm just excited. I can't wait. And we also, one thing I would like us to start doing is camping. We have not been camping in forever. I can't remember the last time we took Sugar Britches out for a camping trip. That's our camper. And I want to go camping. It's getting cooler. It'll be nice. There's just something about being outside and camping. I love it and I miss it, and I'm going to get the hubs to get it together so we can take Sugar Britches out for a ride and show her some love. I'm getting carpet in one of my rooms. This has been something that we've just let this go for a long time because we really don't use the room. So our downstairs has kind of been in a bit of chaos, but that chaos is coming to an end. And that means that all the stuff that is out of that room and stuck in other places is going to go back. I'm going to get it out of the way, and I'm going to invite people over for an outrageous book club. I don't want to just do a book discussion and food. We're going to make it an event, and hopefully I'll talk about that more once it gets here. But I'm excited about hosting that, and some dinner parties and some gatherings. I miss having a bunch of people over, which we haven't been able to do. It's getting a little bit cooler. Maybe it's going to get a little bit cooler in September, and we can be inside and outside without sweltering or getting eaten up by mosquitoes. But I'm looking forward to some fall gatherings. And the last thing on my list is I have some Halloween projects to finish. I always think it would be so smart if I got Halloween projects done a month or two ahead of time so I could really just enjoy the month without worrying about things that I haven't finished. Well, I've actually started some things this year. And all I'm going to say is I've got a lot of plastic wrap and a lot of clear packing tape. And there are going to be some things made from that. I've got them started, but I need to finish. So that is going to be something I'm going to get done, hopefully before September, because this video is the Sunday before. We'll see. But before October anyway, I will have some Halloween things done. What else? Let's see. Oh, I've made something for you. If you go to my blog post, I have made a bucket list printable, and I made it small enough that you can cut it out and put it in your planner, and it's got a place for special days. And I was going to list national holidays and things like that, but not everybody gets excited about that, and some people have their own special days and events in their own area that they want to celebrate. So I left a place to put events, and then I put food and drink, because a lot of times maybe you come across a new recipe, maybe there's a special drink that you like to make, but you could put that on your list here. Places and things you want to do, places you want to go, and any beauty notes like nail polish or lips or body scrubs or body butter or any kind of thing that that strikes your fancy for fall that you want to keep track of, or that you've seen and you want to try. So I made this, and you can, you can cut it out, you can put it in your planner, you can post it on your refrigerator, you can do whatever you would like to do, but it is your freebie. It's downloadable from my blog site. And I also made, this is the original version, but I made a little bookmark, and you can print this and write things down as well. Maybe you could write a book list. I'm always reading books. I've got a pile, and people keep giving me new recommendations, so I read a lot of books at one time. I listen to books on tape while I'm walking. I guess it's not on tape. I listen to audiobooks while I'm walking, and I get books in any way I can because I love them so much. But anyway, that's my fall bucket list. Do you have one? Are you doing a bucket list, or do you have some traditions or things that you're looking forward to in September? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks so much. Stay outrageous, and we'll see you next time.